Piggy Chapter 12 is out and all the maps have come. So today I want to rank all 13. I will rank them based on the design and how fun they are. Let's begin. Metro is one of the smallest maps and one of the most boring. There's only one new item, the coin, and the map layout is not that interesting. Also, the potential with having the map as a metro wasn't reached because there isn't that much detail or anything here. Minitoon and IKEA left out so much stuff here, like there being stairs down to the metro. I also really wanted there to be a store here, and that's where you get the coins instead of just the normal places. The ending was tragic, but it was dragged on for too long. If Minitoon just took more time than a week to make this map, it could have been better. The map's decent, but it's not that good. Seriously, school is a good map, but there isn't that much added here, only the book. Also, I think the map is too large for my liking. It is seriously so outrageously difficult to place the piggy in this one. The map also had some of the same problems as Metro, that it was missing some key parts of what a school is. I think there's too many classrooms, and that the rooms should be more focused on special lessons. It's also a map that takes a very long time to complete because you must do so much. The ending isn't that special except that we still don't know why we faint. If I was going to fix the map, I would make it smaller, add more detail to the classrooms, and not make it as time consuming. I don't like maps that are too big, and I don't like maps that are too small. That's the problem with Hospital. It is so small, so it's so easy to be trapped around the corner by the piggy or just walking into a dead end. I very much like the design onto the map with the key cards. There's so much detail on the map and it isn't missing anything. I like the stuff you must do because it is very fun, but there are still too many dead ends and that makes it very difficult. The ending is confusing and doesn't make it any better. There isn't that much to improve on. The map is just not as good as the others. The map is probably the worst, but the visuals and items are amazing. It's almost impossible to win as pig in this one because the map is too large. I love the inclusions of the new items in the chapter, and it is visually fantastic. Things like the Ferris wheel, roller coaster, and even the gigantic entrance where you literally get consumed by Mr. P. The ending was a nice treat with the two new characters getting introduced. I like that Minitoon chose to make new characters for the chapters. Though the escape door could have been more different. Compared to how far we're into the game, I wish the escape was just like where you escape with a roller coaster or something instead of just a door. The map is okay, but I couldn't let down the visuals and new additions. Gallery is one of the most fun maps, but there's still a tiny problem. Literally. Yeah, I don't like very small maps where there are corners everywhere and you can die any second. Also, I just hate the stairway. If the piggy is on the second floor, incident for you. In my opinion, this is also the easiest map, and I just like easy maps a lot, because they're a breeze to go through, and that makes them fun. Also, I think it's funny that half the people surrounding you at the starting cutscene just get flannel snapped. When you escape, nothing special happens, it just says you escaped. The details are nice and it does look like a museum, though should have been a gift shop or something. The level design is great and overall, it's a fun map. The map that started it all. House is fun and easy just like Gallery. I actually tried the script a while ago and House was higher than 8. But after a while, I've gotten sicker of it. I just get tired when people constantly choose it. It's been so overplayed when I seriously memorize everything. I just never want to play the map and it's not interesting at all. Because it's so easy. Okay, time to talk serious. The map is very detailed with every room and I like the level design. All the floors and different objectives you need to do is interesting and makes you engaged at the start and makes you excited for the other maps. The story is of course weak because Minitoon wasn't thinking of making a story yet. I'm excited for the map to get an update later and it is good. The game's quote-unquote creepiness is only made by the jump scares and skins, but Forest is the scariest map. Though annoying, I love how dark the map is. It really makes you at the edge of your seat because a monster can appear around any corner. The level design is very fun, and it is a good use for the wrench to have 3 different places you must use it. The map is difficult at times, especially when these people like to live in the tower. Another good thing about it is that the story finally kicks off with Doggy being infected. Also, the ending's bad because we don't get any information about the person on the other side. It's scary, fun, and hard, and that makes Forest good. Mall is the coolest map because of the variety in the stores. I love many of the ways you get the items through the stores. I very much think it's a good idea to have other piggies than the one chasing you spread around the map like Mousy in the vents. The map, in my opinion, is the one that takes the longest to complete, and I like that the hammer was switched out with the crowbar. I love the new items introduced, and the ending cutscene is very interesting and informative, which we did need. It's such a fun map with amazing features, and it is visually fantastic. I didn't like the house because it got boring over time, but I'm so happy that this was made. The stored memory made House interesting again with new features and more to explore. I love the corruptions and new ways to get the items. I love how used you are playing House, and suddenly everything changes with this map. I also like that you play as George in this one. It's a nice twist as to playing as the player all the time. Stuff from the original map got removed and replaced with new stuff. Though I still wish there was an upside down. The ending is mysterious and you get the awe feeling when George wakes up. It's fun, but it's not playable anymore except in Piggy 100 players. Station has probably the best layout of any map. It hits the prison vibe so perfectly with the courtyard, office, cell room, and the sewers. I love the layout and the objectives and stuff you do. I think it's cool that the escape is not just a door, but also a car you need to fill up with gas to escape. The poison rubber can be annoying at times because Piggy controls it, but the player can't. Station is just a very fun map. The problem I have with it is that there's so many possible item spawn locations, so it's sometimes hard to find the items needed. Otherwise, I love this map. Outpost is a military base, and it was exactly that. The features in this one, with the tanks and the soldier bots, were fun concepts. I like there being a giant wall as an escape, and the map is very simple and easy. I like all the items here with the gas, tank bullets, and fire extinguishers. The ending was lit on a cliffhanger though, that's just to make you excited for chapter 12. It's just solid, and I don't see any glaring problems with it. City is the hardest map, no denying that. It is super fun, and I like that there's 2 bosses instead of just 1. It is a city with its surroundings, but the map is only technically 2 buildings and a shop. I wish there were more stores, but at least we got it in mall. I like to traverse the different floors, travel over rooftops, and I do think the map is just super fun. Like when things are hard, because when you want to play it until you beat it. The new item additions were very natural with things like the fire extinguisher. I love how we look like Batman looking over the city at the start cutscene, and the end was mysterious and exciting. What else? Plant is just such a perfect map. I love the 3 different sections at the start and especially the ending part. The map is the final, so this was probably expected. I like the green and orange sections a lot with their objectives. The map is very easy and simple, surprisingly, for being the finale. Though the second part is very cool with the mix of 4 previous maps and us having to give the picture of Mrs. P to Mr. P to make him sane again. There's so many mysteries in the map, like with the Shadow Doggy and Bunny. Also, the ending's good. Though at the time of writing the script, true ending is not public. Also, you know there's credits at the end? Somehow I cried. This is a Roblox game about Peppa Pig chasing you, and I cried. That just shows how amazingly Minitoon writes these stories. I love that Minitoon made the true ending difficult to make everyone still all over this game. That's just genius. The map is the best of course, and I'm still going to play the game. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this a bit longer video. I tried to describe my reason for why I like the maps more, and I really want to know your rankings and favorite maps in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.